Now joining me in studio to talk about Ross Park Zoo's upcoming event, Cocoa and Cookies, the executive director of the Ross Park Zoo, Philip Ginter, and all the way from the North Pole, we have Mrs. Claus. Hi guys, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good. Thank you for making the long haul here.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I always do things for Ross Park Zoo. I love it so much.
Okay, perfect. So tell me a little bit about this event that's going on at Ross Park Zoo.
Sure. So this is our second year of hosting Mrs. Claus at Ross Park Zoo. So she'll be up in our Greenlight Network's Wolf Woods Education Center, along with our friends from Sweet Treats. So we've got some cookies and hot beverages. It's going to be a fun day. And this year, it's all included with your regular zoo admission. So there's no advanced tickets you need to purchase, no extra cost. You can come out with the family and enjoy a great afternoon at the Ross Park Zoo with Mrs. Claus and some fun festivities, including live music both weekends. We have the Southern Tier Barbershop Chorus and Tri-Cities Opera that will be performing some Christmas carols, and we have Morgan Mobile Personalities that'll be doing some entertainment in between the live performances.
Okay, it's like a full circle moment because we just had the barbershop chorus on. That's awesome. I love when everything comes together. So Mrs. Claus, what makes you come all the way to Ross Park Zoo from the North Pole?
Well, you know who the real boss of the North Pole is.
Hey, don't downgrade yourself like that.
So, no, I give a little word back to the big guy when the little kids come and talk to Mrs. Claus. And it's a nice little break. It's a nice little break from the elves. Just saying. And it's a wonderful time that our friends here in the Southern Tier and the Northern Tier of Pennsylvania, the Southern Tier of New York, that they can come and have a little break from their Christmas shopping if they're doing that early, or if they need some help getting into the holiday spirit. We like to help with that as well. The little kids can do some coloring, and they can have some cocoa. The adults can have some coffee, and they get to talk to me and get their picture taken. It's a fun time.
Oh, okay. Pictures. There's usually pictures of Santa, but I love the switch up that you get to have pictures now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And we have a little elf helpers both weekends that are going to be helping. If the whole family wants to get into the photo, we'll take your cell phone and we'll take the picture for you.
Okay, awesome. And Philip, you said this is your second year doing this. Kind of what inspired this? What inspired, the invite to Mrs. Claus to hold this holiday event? Because you guys do, Halloween events and ones all through the summer, so.
Yeah, so we were just looking for something fun and a little different. So Santa's pretty busy this time of year, so we wanted to give him a break and take an opportunity to work with Mrs. Claus, the real power behind the North Pole, and get her down here and get her some FaceTime with some kids. So again, it's a great opportunity to come out and have some one-on-one time with Mrs. Claus, review your wish list with her so she can take it back home and let the big guy know. And again, all the activities are included with the price for admission. There's no fee for photos, so we encourage folks to bring their cameras, bring their cell phones, and just create some magical memories at the Ross Park Zoo this holiday season.
Okay, and last year, kind of, how was the feedback and how are the kids? Tell me about kind of the vibes and the energy that were there.
The children were so wonderful. One little boy colored his little coloring project, and then he came back through again to give it to me. And I have it on the refrigerator, which is kind of funny that I have a refrigerator at the North Pole, as cold as it is.
Yeah.
But that's a long story.
Okay.
But it's really nice. The kids enjoy it, and the parents enjoy it, and it's a chance to see the animals, too. We're right there at the Wolf Woods with the endangered red wolves. They're some of my favorite besides the reindeer. It's a chance to see the animals and just have a fun time with Mom and Dad and the rest of the family.
And you guys have, so many different spots set up around the park. Kind of what led you guys to holding it where you are holding it by the wolves? I know you said that they're some of your favorites, but...
So a couple years ago, we received some funding to redo our wolf building, so it's a great opportunity for us to highlight that space. In addition to doing cookies and cocoa with Mrs. Claus, that space is also available for birthday parties.
Okay.
So a lot of times people think about the zoo and they think about summer birthday parties, but our Wolf Woods venue is an awesome location for birthday parties year-round. So if you've got December to March birthday in your house and are trying to find someplace different to host your party, Ross Park Zoo is your place to go, and you get to see the wolves during your party, so it's a great space to have that birthday party with your family and kids.
That's awesome. I've been going to Ross Park Zoo ever since I was a kid, so I just love seeing you guys build even more and, you know, having events like this. So, Mrs. Claus, I have to ask, you brought me some cookies. Thank you so much, because I was having a sweet craving today.
I understand you've been a very good girl this year.
Oh, thank you. Yes, hopefully I get, I guess, my wish list on Amazon, hopefully. Hopefully Santa is on Amazon. But, so what kind of cookies can people expect there in the kiddos?
Oh, it's very nice. The folks at Sweet Treats are giving us a special Christmas cookie that they just came up with. They have their signature ginger snaps, and they're also giving us little scones and gluten-free brownie bites, so there's something for everyone. And I want to mention that if you haven't even started your shopping yet, they're shopping at the Souvenirs gift shop at the zoo, and we're going to even have some specials going on.
Okay, perfect. And I gotta ask you, and I think maybe everyone out there is wondering, what is Santa's favorite cookie? What should I be putting out on Christmas Eve night?
Santa's favorite cookie is anything on the plate.
Oh, okay, okay. You know, I was wondering, because I was like, chocolate chip is, you know, a basic one, but if people wanted to go out of the box or out of the jar, as you say, but that makes sense, anything on there.
Once in a while, I call him my little snickerdoodle.
Oh, okay, okay. Thanks for that heads up. Thank you. So if people want to find more information or, you know, maybe even buy tickets, how can they go about doing so?
Sure, so they can visit rossparkzoo.org. We've got information up there about our hours, and as Mrs. Claus mentioned, starting on Friday, we're going to have some Black Friday specials that will actually run through the end of the year, including discounts on family memberships. So next year is our 150th anniversary. So for our Black Friday special, for our membership, we're running a special Friday through the end of the year. You get $18.75 off a family or a Family Plus membership. So again, visit our website for more information on memberships and about this event and other events that are upcoming as we start the new year.
All right, that's awesome. Next year will be definitely full of events, I'm sure. Well, Mrs. Claus, thank you so much for taking the long haul and coming all the way here to Binghamton. And Philip, thank you for joining me today, and I hope you guys have fun.
Thanks.
Yes, of course. For those of you who might have missed those details, Ross Park Zoo is hosting its Cookies and Cocoa with Mrs. Claus event on Saturday, December 7th and Saturday, December 14th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. each day at the Wolf Woods Observation Building. This festive holiday celebration, included with regular zoo admission, offers families a chance to enjoy warm beverages, delicious cookies, and crafts. Children can also take photos with Mrs. Claus, enjoy holiday-themed songs, and engage in fun activities that bring the holiday spirit to life. For more information, you can visit rossparkzoo.org.